So my name is Jilchristina Vest, and I have been an Oaklander since 1986. I was born and raised in Chicago in 1966, same year that the Panthers were born here in Oakland in 66. I have owned this home since 2000, so February 14, 2026 will be my 26th year anniversary of buying the house. I bought the house specifically here where we physically are in this community because of the history of the Black Panther Party, because of what I was raised with, understanding who the Panthers were and going to the breakfast program, coming here at 19 and discovering this community and wanting to live where the Panthers lived, basically wanting to walk on the sidewalks where the Panthers walked. 20 years later, this project happened. This project happened during COVID, 2020, rebellions, George Floyd, all of that. And it happened in my response to why are we as Black and brown people painting pictures of lynching victims as a form of protest? Why are we putting on t-shirts of lynching victims? Why are we naming plazas after lynching victims? Putting up statues to lynching victims? Why are we memorializing what they're doing to us and calling that protest? And that was something that just deeply devastated me in May, June 2020, because there was Black and brown artists painting pictures of Black and brown people who'd been killed by white people for being Black and brown. So basically you're painting pictures of their trophies, if you think about it. And when I thought about it and was walking downtown Oakland, I'm thinking, right, but what if I'm a 9-year-old and I say, Daddy, who's that? Oh, they were killed by a mob of white people. Auntie, who's that? Oh, she was lynched by some white cops. Papa, who's that? Oh, they were killed by some... Well, then I'm going to be like, but they all look like us. Am I going to grow up and get lynched? Is that what's going to happen to you, Mommy? Right, so what are we showing ourselves and what are we focusing on as ourselves versus if you see a picture of Mae Jemison or Shirley Chisholm, or Barack Obama, or Baynard Rustin. Mama, who's that? Oh, Shirley Chisholm, first Black woman to be elected to the Senate. She's first Black woman to run for president. We can go home and research her. You can grow up and be her. Who's Mae Jemison? She's the first Black woman to go into outer space. You can grow up and be her. You can aspire to be her. So I came home and I said, instead of memorizing the names of lynching victims, I'd rather memorize the names of revolutionaries, which is why there's names of women in the Black Panther Party on the side of the house. And instead of looking at images of what they're doing to us, I'd rather honor and paint images of what it is that we do, right? Black people and our history is inspiring and beautiful and invigorating and nourishing what we have done. What has been done to us? No. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. If I focus on what they're doing to us, I'm going to be exhausted all the time. If I focus on what it is that we do as a people, my shoulders go back, my neck gets taller, and I have energy because we're dope as fuck.